Hello everyone, welcome to my class. I am Aisha Khatun, lecturer, Department of English, Tungi Government College, Gazipur. Hope you all are safe and sound by the Almighty Allah and of course doing your best in your studies. So today I am going to discuss on graphs or pie charts, which is included in your English first paper subject. Before going to start the discussion, let's have a look what is graph and pie chart. Graph. A graph is a diagrammatical or graphical illustration or picture or drawing of a set of data. It expresses the relationship between the variables, that means which is liable to vary or change. You can also notice in graphs which contains different data on different issues. You can compare the progress, the decrease of the same issues over a period. On the other hand, a pie chart. A pie chart is a graphic representation of data in different categories. The most easy way to read a pie chart is to make an estimate of the percentage shown for each category. It is commonly used in a survey report, and you can also notice that in a pie chart you cannot find any change, or there is no change of any trend. In fact, the fact is more important here. Okay, most of the students get so worried about the graphs or pie charts because they think that it's very difficult to memorize different graphs or pie chart on different issues, and of course it's difficult for you. I also think so. But I would like to advise you, please have a good attention on my class today, because if you go to a better understanding of this class, then I think next you will be able to write down any graphs or pie chart by yourself. So I would like to advise you that just before going to answer the graphs or pie chart, you must have to notice the following things. After have a good look or observation about the graphs or pie chart that will be given in your question, after that you have to keep it in your mind that what is happening or what happened in the charts or graphs. What is the main change over time, the most noticeable information about the graph or chart, and after noticing all these things, you have to choose some words to represent your information regarding the graphs or the pie chart. You have to select some connectors, adverbs to make attractive your presentation. You have to use proper form of tense, and at last calculate the whole idea in the last sentence. So all these things will help you to present an attractive answer on your answer script. So let's practice a graph about the literacy in Bangladesh in percentage. So have a good keen look of the graphs. So before going to start writing your answer, you have to see that what is the changes of the given issues. So here you can see the progress. You can compare the progress, the decrease or the increase of the same issue over a period. So here there is given different percentage of the same issues in different over a period of time, and there is a compare of progress and also the decrease and as well as the same issue. So let's start how you can write down the answer. not only this graph, you can write down like that way on the other graphs on different issues also. So you will start like that way. The given graph or the graph indicates / shows / represents. Here you can choose any one bars to just indicate or just to show or just to represent that during our wire up liberation most of the people were illiterate. So as in 1971 the literacy rate in Bangladesh is so low, and that's indicating that on that time most of the people were illiterated. So you have just written this in set of data in a sentence. Okay, now see list. After that, the independence, the number of literate people increased significantly. So after that, you can see on the graph that there is a gradual development of the literacy rate in Bangladesh, and that's you have just written in sentences. So again, only in the 3 years, the rate rose from 16.8% to 25.9%. However, now we have used here a connector. However, from 1975 to 1991, the increase was comparatively slow. So after that period, there is a increase, but that is going so slowly. Just you have written these things in a sentence. After that, the increase was good, and in 2003, the increase reached the top, and it was 65%. Again, from 2004 to 2008, the increase was slow. But from 2009, the literacy rate started to increase gradually, and in 2018, it reached 73.91%. However, the recent data shows the positive change in our education system as well. So, before going to calculate the last sentence of your given graphs, you have to look on your writing that have you already put the set of data or information regarding the graphs properly or not, and then you can calculate the last sentence that like that way. In brief, the graph shows a good number of literate people in Bangladesh. So I would like to also make you notice that in this sentence you can see the use of tense. It was past tense because all the years or the period that was given in the graphs is indicating the past tense. So here you have to keep it in your mind that the form of tense must be correct, and you can use some adverb like significantly, slowly. All these things, the use of adverbs will make your answer or your presentation more attractive. Okay, now let's see another term. Pie chart. So here is a pie chart that contains a survey conducted in a college regarding the saving attitude of the students, and you have to answer this pie chart or graphs at least 80 words. So before going to start writing your answer, you have to a good observation of the pie chart at first. So here you can see that there are 4 categories, and that is indicating different percentage. So all these categories and all these percentage, what are they indicating you have to just write down on in putting in a sentence. So let's have how you can start writing a pie chart. A pie chart illustrate. Here you can use illustrate, shows, you can use indicates, you can say write down, represents, all these verbs. to start your writing. So the pie chart illustrates what? The saving tendency of the HSC level student of a college. So the very first line, you will get the information in your following question. Also, as it's related the saving tendency, so here you can illustrate your answer by giving some extra information, like a saving tendency is very important in life. The data show that most of the students do not care for it, and it in this chart it's about 70%. So in this chart is indicating that 70% students of a college, they don't care about saving their money, or they have no saving tendency during this period. Again, on the other hand, it's 15% student, those who try to save money during their student life. On the other hand, only 8% students try to save, but they fail to do so. And a very few students become able to save money, and it's only 7% in the survey report. So it's a report. You will find like the same type of pie chart regarding different issues, which will indicating different percentage of different issues or different categories. So just keep it in your mind that you are just putting all these information in a sentence correspondingly, and to make your presentation more attractive, you have to use some connectors, you have to use adverbs, and of course you have to maintain the proper use of tense also. So by putting all these things keeping in your mind, you can be able to write down any graphs or pie charts, I think so. So my dear student, I think you have to come a better understanding that how you will be able to write down any graphs or any pie chart on different issues. Okay, hope you all have enjoyed this session of graphs or pie chart, and I think now you will be able to write down any graphs or pie chart so easily by applying all this method in your writing. And so my dear student, wish you will be safe and sound, and of course try to maintain all the social distancing due to this corona pandemic. I know that you all are not so good. You are not only you, all the people all over the world are going through such crucial time. So I always pray to the Almighty Allah, wherever you are, just stay safe and keep faith on Allah that of course one day everything will be okay. So thank you everywhere for being with my session, and see you in the next class. Till then, thank you everyone.